Hey everyone, this is Mike with observIQ, and today I want to talk about how to reduce your telemetry data and how we do that in BindPlane OP using the log deduplication processor. So frequently when you're working with log files, you find a lot of duplicate data, and this can get really expensive, can be difficult to parse. So one of the things that we do in BindPlane is we provide an option to deduplicate the log data, do it at the edge, and only send a summary of the logs to your destination. So in cases where you have a lot of duplicate log messages, this can dramatically reduce the amount of data that you're sending, reduce your cost, and it's not going to impact the visibility. So let's take a look at how this works. Go into a config file, and I have a really simple configuration file here. It's just ingesting a log file, a custom log file, sending it through a pipeline, and then sending it to a destination, which in this case is Google Cloud Operations. Now, if we want to take a look at the log data that's flowing through this currently, we can go into the agent, say view recent telemetry, and we'll see just at a glance, we see there are a lot of duplicate lines here. We get health check messages saying health okay, and that's the majority of these messages. So this is a great candidate to use deduplication. So let's do it. We'll go back to the configuration file. We're just going to add a processor. Search for the deduplicate logs processor. And we don't have to change anything. If we wanted to, we could change the interval, go beyond 10 seconds and do the summary over, say, 60 seconds or longer. But everything else will just work. So we'll hit save. And we'll give it just a minute, and then we'll see the results. Okay, so about a minute later, we can see that going into the processor was about 1.6 kilobytes per second, and coming out was down to only 50 bytes per second. So a massive reduction in the amount of data we're sending along. Let's take a look at what that is going to look like now. Go back into recent telemetry. And we see we're only sending one of these every 10 seconds with a slight change. So it's the same log message that we're sending along. We just add a new attribute called log count, and it tells you exactly how many of these occurred over the last 10 seconds. And that's all there is to it. Thanks, everyone.